Boker Tov, good morning. We continue with our 3-minute daily dose of Torah. And yesterday we referenced the pasuk when Avram says, "Adonai ina matzati chen beinecha al na ta'avor me'al avdecha." My master, if I found favor in your eyes, please don't leave. So the first rendering is it means he's speaking to these people in front of him. That simple rendering. Says Rashi, Davar acher kodashu. Another rendering is that this is actually a holy reference. He's speaking to God and saying, God, please don't leave. He asked God to wait while he ran and took care of these visitors. And that is, teaches you, as Chazal will say, that gadol hachnasat orchim mikabalat pnei Shechina, actually welcoming guests is more important than greeting the face of God, of the Shekhinah, because Avram puts God on hold so he can go out and do this mitzvah. There is a way to offer a reading of that statement of Chazal in a different way, and it would say the following: that Hachnasat Orchim is great when it comes from the notion of Kabbalat Pnei Hashchina. Not that you compare the two and welcoming strangers overrides welcoming God. Okay, that's the simple reading. The second reading says that you know what really great Hachnasat Orchim is? If it emerges from a place where you're welcoming the Shekhinah, which in literal way is what has happened here. Avram has been welcoming the Shekhinah, and now he uses that energy and goes and welcomes the stranger. But one can actually think of it this way, excuse me, that I should imagine for myself that the persons in front of me are not just regular people. That in greeting them, I'm greeting the Shekhinah. I'm greeting something holy. I'm seeing in them, to phrase it slightly differently, right? I see in them the image of God, and when I'm welcoming them in, I'm imagining for myself that I'm doing a holy act of welcoming God's self into my home. That's a very powerful way to think about this mitzvah. Again, we're living in a time when this is so hard to do, when we miss it, but we do it in other ways. We do it as we greet people. If we can't welcome strangers into our homes, whenever you see someone, even with a mask across their face, try to imagine that you're doing an act in which you're not just seeing them, but you're seeing an element of God in them. And whatever you can't see is will be replaced by the awareness that you're engaging in a holy moment of welcoming the Shekhinah in. That is a pretty spiritual way to imagine encounters, but it's an element of encounter that we perhaps should try to experience with others around us. Have a great day. Try it today.